Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky and today we are going to be using the pink paisley indigo and ivy collection for our layout. Now again, this setup is kind of weird because this is the one, excuse me, this is one of the layouts that I did at the crop in August. Now, I've told you before, you live and you learn, right? So maybe by the next time I do a crop, I will have a different mobile setup that I can use instead of doing it this way. I didn't really know any better at the time, but now I do. I am going to use this striped paper right here as my background. On the opposite side of that, there are some like fern leaves. I don't know. They kind of look like leaves, but they also look like feathers. I don't know. I would never use it. So I did use the stripe side, and I'm going to use the chevron to be down there at the bottom. It's going to be kind of like 2/3, 1/3 type layout. I am using, I'm so sorry about that. I am using a sketch for this layout. It is by Sketches in Time. Like I said before, I did take a ton of the Sketches in Time sketches with me. I printed them out and took them with me on this to this crop. Now on the sketch you can see it calls for 3 photos. I'm just doing 2. And this more like, their layout is more like half and half, and I went ahead and did more around a 2/3 and 1/3. But on the sketch there is quite a bit of paper layers, and they also have 2 tags in there. So I really wanted to pull in a lot of the tags. In this collection there is a piece of paper that is just a bunch of tags. I am going to use 4 of those. I will cut holes in the center of them, and I also had brought onto this crop, I brought my Tim Holtz dies that have the reinforcer, so I am able to add the reinforcer on the tags as well. This little piece over here on the left hand side is a part of the cut apart, that same cut apart sheet, and it's a little journaling spot. So I thought, oh, that's perfect. I'm going to go ahead and layer up some tags behind that journaling spot and stick it down right there. At first you saw that I did have a little bit of navy blue back there, and it was just, again, it was just too dark. I really liked to use all these light colors together. It's just so airy and pretty. These are some photos of Tiffany and Kyron. They went to Arizona on a trip. So these are some of their travel photos. I'm not going to do journaling on this because this is one that I will be giving to Tiffany. I did pull in some more of the blue colors by using that striped paper up there above that photo. That is going to stay. I will go and ink the edges of everything with the Vintage Photo Distressed Oxide ink. I mean everything. I actually even remembered to ink the reinforcers, if you can believe that. So that was pretty cool. A lot of times when I ink the edges of things, and in fact, I have the layout in front of me. Looky here. There is a die cut on there that I did forget to ink. I was just getting ready to say, usually when I ink the edges of things, there's always something I forget. So yeah, even in this case, I was actually almost there for a second. Super proud of myself that I didn't forget anything, but oops, I did. I am not going to be matting my photos, so that's a new one for me, right? Usually I almost always mat my photos with some white cardstock. In this instance, I'm just keeping them plain. I'm going to layer up these tags behind that big photo, but I wanted part of the tag showing over on the right hand side of the photo, so I kind of have it angled in a little bit, and you can see it poking through on the right hand side of that photo. On the other tags, when I go and put them down, I do the same thing, but I let it angle over the photo. I angle them behind the journaling card and then let the angle of the tag go over that second photo, which is close up of Tiffany and Kyron, their faces right here. So cute. Now I do have some glares on my photo, and again, I am sorry. I mean, I can't do anything about it because, you know, crop, right? I'm going to go ahead and commit to where I stick these down. Now on this one, I do end up putting some crochet thread through my tags. I just pretty much do it normally. I don't do that loop-de-loo thing that I do quite often. This one, on this layout, I'm just going to do it pretty much normal, like how you would. It's not too bad, but I'm only going to keep in doing it for one tag. I do end up doing it for all 4 though. I'm trying to keep my videos that are voiced over a little bit shorter, you know, 5 to 7 minutes, something like that. You're welcome. So all the tags are done at this point. I did go ahead and pull out my die cuts. I just had this little container sitting on my workstation, and I'm just going to go through all of them and try and figure out what it is I might want to put on this page. I have been lately using word blocks as my title, and this is no exception. In this case, I do the same thing. This Indigo and Ivy came with a pack. It's nothing but word phrases. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to be able to use all these word phrases. But I've been doing pretty good. That circle up at top, that's the one I forget to ink. And it says, always better together. And right here, this is going to serve as my title. So lucky to have you. Up here, I'm going to layer up that gold heart with a little acetate piece. It says, stay gold. It's going to be layered up right there. I will pull out another gold heart, and I don't know if you see it. You can see it right there. You didn't see me actually put it down because my camera shut off. But it is going to be up there at the top of those tags. And I'm going to pull out one teeny tiny navy blue sequin to put in all the areas. I'm just sticking those down with some mini bling dots. After that, I will take out the Heidi Swap Color Shine in Gold and give it a generous splatter on the page. After that, I don't do anything else to this layout. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Please check the description box down below to find out where you can find me. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.